Friends, buckle up. We're diving headfirst into the maelstrom of Trump's 2025 tariffs. This isn't some gentle trade breeze, folks. This is a full-blown tariff tsunami engulfing the global economy. The scope? Massive. Think 10% tariffs on pretty much everything coming from everywhere. Oh, and for those countries with the audacity to sell more to us than we buy from them, well, they're facing even higher levies. This, my friends, is what the administration likes to call making America great again. Whether it actually will is a question for another time. Now you might be thinking, John, tariffs? That sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. And you'd be right, tariffs are about as thrilling as a tax audit conducted by a mime. But here's the thing, these tariffs have consequences. Big ones. They're like that first domino in a very fragile line just waiting to unleash chaos. Unsurprisingly, the rest of the world hasn't exactly rolled over and accepted these tariffs with a smile and a thank you note. Canada, our friendly neighbor to the north, retaliated with a 25% tariff on certain US vehicles. The European Union? They're sharpening their pencils, getting ready to impose their own countermeasures. It's a full-blown trade war, folks, and nobody wins in a trade war. Except maybe the people who sell those tiny plastic army men, but that's a different story for a different time. But beyond the tit-for-tat tariffs, there's a deeper shift happening. The global trade system, long centered around the US, is starting to crack. Canadian Prime Minister Carney even went so far as to declare it over, signaling Canada's intention to seek new trade alliances. And they're not alone. Germany and Canada are already cozying up, strengthening their own trade ties. The message is clear. The US might not be the only game in town anymore. So, how is all of this playing out for the average American? Well, hold on to your wallets because it's about to get bumpy. Thanks to these tariffs, the average US household can expect to shell out an extra $2,100 each year. That's right, folks, $2,100 that could have gone towards, I don't know, literally anything else. And it's not just consumers feeling the pinch. US imports are projected to plummet, and certain industries are bracing for impact. Take agriculture, for example. Farmers, already grappling with unpredictable weather and market fluctuations, are now staring down the barrel of retaliatory tariffs. Those soybeans they were hoping to sell to China? Yeah, good luck with that. And it's not just agriculture. Manufacturing, retail, tech, you name it, it's feeling the heat. Even luxury furniture retailers like Restoration Hardware are taking a hit. Because nothing says trade war like a 40% drop in your stock price. So, where does all of this leave us? Honestly, it's a bit of a crapshoot. The global economy is in uncharted territory, and predicting the long-term consequences of these tariffs is like trying to predict the weather a year in advance. But one thing's for sure, the world is watching and they're not exactly impressed. The US might be used to calling the shots, but these tariffs have thrown a wrench into the works. We're witnessing a power shift, a realignment of global trade dynamics. Will it lead to a more diversified, multipolar trade system? Will it devolve into a chaotic free-for-all with everyone looking out for themselves? Only time will tell. But one thing's for certain, the world is changing, and the US might just be getting left behind. And that, my friends, is a very ungreat outcome for everyone involved.